revolutionizing this world with my sound. This is Jaden Rights. Check it. Yeah, I can outwit it, trip it, flip it, stick it, transmit and omit the aura, no gimmicks. I'm prolific, my vernacular spectacular, terrific, I'm exquisite. The scripture of my gospel makes your nursery rhymes sound awful. Cadence is kinetic, magnetic, it should be unlawful to even come in my path. Do the math like I cracked the equation. It comes easy to me like pi. 3.14, I am that fly. Denying of my talent is stupidity implied. Lying to yourself, place the pen back on the shelf. Way back shelf, you need some help. I dig deep inside the root stems of my brain. Insane, one of my attributes untamed. Call me Lauryn Hill, cause when my pen comes to the paper, it's like a hand on a gun. Cause I'm just having fun, my career is just begun. And like Missy in her prime, I'll never ever be done. Tons of flows, that's how this party goes and goes. Biggie flows in 2-pack level shows. Rapping to the beat of my Nintendo 64. Freestyles over payphones, pager codes. Jaden Rights is my persona, I officially identify as hip-hop Madonna, Donna. Yeah. I'm the hip-hop Madonna, princess, no queen, spitting flows with perfection. Mrs. Clean, and you witness my prowess, my dialect with ease. Pause, breathe, digest. Just kidding, no time for resting when you're the best. I'm the hip-hop Madonna, princess, no queen, spitting flows with perfection. Mrs. Clean, I'm the hip-hop Madonna, princess, no queen, spitting flows with perfection. Mrs. Clean, hip-hop, hippity-hop Madonna. Hip-hop, hippity-hop Madonna. I'm the hip-hop Madonna, princess, no queen, spitting flows with perfection. Mrs. Clean, hip-hop Madonna, baby. Hey, I'm walking man with my Walkman, rock bands and shock jams. I got a jam plan got me turning these discs like clock hands. Record scratching got me asking, do I got the talk, man? And the strut in the game to be the one man. Rapping, get the shorties in the club clapping, no whackity whacking, the fast and hungry for the right, screaming, Jaden, you're off the chain, off the whiz, your rap game insane. You know I'm saying, you can't touch this, can't touch this. Missy bars, I'm trying to stun a bitch. Want some hearts obsessed with the glitz and glamour. Blitz players be playing, I'm trying to be slaying, and I'm big pimping. I got the dope and the thriller, getting jiggy with my ha-ha. No diggity, I'm gonna be biggity like Biggie. Are all my homies gonna stay with me? Peep this, I'm kicking it, chilling it, winning it, loving it, up at the level of high. I'm so fly in the sky, don't make me come down when I talk my shit loud. Like yada 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 yada, ha 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 ha. Come on now, hit 'em with the pre-chorus. I'm the hip-hop Madonna, princess, no queen, spitting flows with perfection. Mrs. Clean, and you witness my prowess, my dialect with ease. Pause, breathe, digest. Okay now, let me remind you I'm the queen. I'm the hip-hop Madonna, princess, no queen, spitting flows with perfection. Mrs. Clean, and you witness my prowess, my dialect with ease. Pause, breathe, digest. Just kidding, no time for resting when you're the best. I'm the hip-hop Madonna, princess, no queen, spitting flows with perfection. Mrs. Clean, I'm the hip-hop Madonna, princess, no queen, spitting flows with perfection. Mrs. Clean, hip-hop, hippity-hop Madonna. Hip-hop, hippity-hop Madonna. I'm the hip-hop Madonna, princess, no queen, spitting flows with perfection. Mrs. Clean, hip-hop Madonna, baby. Yo, yo, this was Jaden Rights. Check it.
Standing in the cold, cold rain, I don't even feel the pain. Anything to step away, I know we could both do better. Wish you would've left me here, now I'm just controlled by fear. What's the point in not really reflection if you never look in the mirror. Counting the days until you're gone, waiting for us to carry on. Oh, I'm running, what am I running from? Time's going by, but where's the time going? I tried to give you everything, you took it all and took it for granted. If you're still falling out of love, maybe it's 'cause it's not enough.
Alright, welcome in everybody. Today we are playing, it's a long title. It's Genji Reincarnation, The 7 Mysteries of Shirahata High. I think it's a visual novel. Let's check the VTuber, yeah. Just gotta reset the position a bit. And I'll have HarmonyBot join the call. Because I did some updates to her, so we want to make sure she's still working, make sure everything... I didn't break anything when I made the code changes. Hello HarmonyBot, how are you doing today? Let me pause the music.
Hello, Nebu. I'm feeling great. Thanks for asking. Ready to chat and have some fun? Maybe even tease a little? How about you?
I'm doing good. Today we're going to play this game, Genji Reincarnation, The 7 Mysteries of Shirahata High. Looks like a visual novel, maybe anime Japanese style.
Anime in Japanese style is so colorful and expressive. Do you have a favorite series or character you like to watch? Maybe I can recommend something fun. That sounds intriguing. Visual novels with anime style can be so immersive. I hope you have a great time exploring the mysteries at Shirahata High. Just don't get too spooked. You might end up hiding behind your screen.
What is this? What? I guess she's trying to tease me. I'm trying to think, did she do like 2 responses? Because it sounded like she was saying 2 things that was like not related to each other. Let's see. I'm looking at the logs here. Guy response, anime is so I can recommend something fun. Doing good, gonna play this game. That sounds intriguing. Visual novels, anime style, so immersive. We have a great time. No, it looks like she was just one message. I don't know. For some reason, it sounded like 2 distinct messages that her was sending me. Anyway, let's launch the game. I guess I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but maybe next thing on my to-do list is to give her vision so that Harmony can see the screen and comment on what's happening on the screen. I don't know yet. Like even the taskbar here is in Japanese. Not the taskbar, the title bar. This game contains content that may be disturbing to some players. It includes sexual language and insults, and attempted sexual assault, intense violence, suicide, criminal activity, and depictions of bodily harm. It's pretty intense. If you are sensitive to such content, if you are a minor, we strongly recommend that you do not play this game. By proceeding, you agree to view such mature content. Agree. That's the only choice. Ooh, that's loud. Lower that a bit. Welcome to my Shirahata High School. I'm pleased to have you here. Can I make this full screen? Oh, hang on. There we go. I asked this to everyone who comes here. Would you mind answering? Hehe, no need to be so tense. It's just a survey out of curiosity. It won't affect your experience here in any way. Now, this might be a bit of an odd question, but bear with me, alright? What would you do if you and someone close to you discovered your past lives and found out that you were once bitter enemies who tried to kill each other? I guess the past doesn't matter. I see. So that's your take on it. But what about them, I wonder? Well, I suppose there's no way you could know that.
Bonjour.
Hello, 8-Bit. How's it going?
Salam.
Actually, 8-Bit, I want to test something. Can you like put a longish message, maybe like 2-3 sentences, something like that? I want to see if HarmonyBot interrupts or what. Because that's the new feature I just implemented. Anyway, narrator says, after all, your story ends here, doesn't it? Oh, we got achievement already? Yeah, the first death up here. Gameu O something. This game is a work of fiction. That's probably fine. Guess new game. Hey, this is fairly recent. 2025. Hey, have you heard about the 7 mysteries of our school? Of course, it's a huge rumor right now, like the swap anatomy model, Hanako on the rooftop, the ghost of the fallen samurai in the old building. So creepy. So I know about Hanako, I don't know the other 2 rumors. Actually, maybe Haruhi knows. Let me think about how to phrase the question. Hey Harmony, what are these common rumors in Japanese high school society, like the swap anatomy model, Hanako on the rooftop, and the ghost of the fallen samurai in the old building?
This is a very long message. I am just trying whatever first comes to my head. I am seeing whether or not this makes any difference for TTS, also known as text-to-speech. I hope this message is not blocked by Twitch, because this message going to the character limit, and I am on my phone, so not sure what that limit is because I can't see it.
Thrill to high school life.
Yeah, they
perfect
work.
for scaring new
You
students
guys
or
are talking
spicing up
over each other.
sleepovers.
What the heck?
Those rumors are pretty common spooky stories in Japanese high schools. The swap anatomy model is about a mysterious classroom where things come alive. Hanako on the rooftop is a ghost girl said to grant wishes, and the samurai ghost is part of ghost stories about haunted old buildings. They're like ghost stories for teens, adding a little thrill to their daily lives.
Wait, she is doing a double message. She's got 2 answers. The first one she said, "Oh, those rumors are classic spooky stories. The swap anatomy model is supposed to be cursed. Hanako on the rooftop is said to grant wishes, and the ghost of the fallen samurai haunts the old building. They're all part of the fun ghost stories that add a little thrill to high school life, perfect for scaring new students or spicing up sleepovers." And then she answered again. She says, "Those rumors are pretty common spooky stories in Japanese high school. The swap anatomy model is about a mysterious classroom where things come alive. Hanako on the rooftop is a ghost girl said to grant wishes, and samurai ghost is part of the ghost stories about the haunted old building. They're like ghost stories for teens, adding a little thrill to their daily lives." So she is double answering. Okay, I gotta fix that too then. Let me make a note here. Harmony, double response to voice prompts now, and then Harmony, don't interrupt. Yes, doesn't actually work. All right. Where's the gate? Here it is. And there's a mirror that reveals past lives, the 3 of wishes and curses, the door that never opens. Is that all of them? What's the last one? No idea. Do you know? You don't know? They say if you find out the last of the 7 mysteries, the front gate of the Shirahata High School at this hour, the entrance was flooded with students coming to school. I mean, groups of friends chatting cheerfully on their way in. One girl trudged along, looking miserable. Shana Kyozuka was a first-year student who had entered Shirahata High just 6 months ago, her eyes sparkling with hope, but now her glasses were fogged up and just coming to school had become a burden. As she neared the school gates, Shana, what a weird name. Shana slowed her steps. Is there even a sha sound in Japanese? Sha. There's cha, like tea, ocha, right? Sha. Anyway, Shana slowed her steps. Ugh, I don't want to go to school. That's when the irritating chatter of nearby students reached her ears. Ew, it's Kyozuka. Gross. Why is she even showing up at school? No. Shana covered her ears, but she could still hear them. That short freak should just die already. Die. Ugh. Shana froze in place, unable to move. Other students passed by as if she didn't exist. But one girl stopped and spoke to her. Shana, are you okay? Huh? Oh. Caught off guard, Shana looked up. Onihime senpai. Onihime? Onihime means demon princess. What are you doing here? That's what I should be asking. I was handing out flyers for new members of the newspaper club over there when I saw you standing still like the world had ended. Onihime Asada. That's her real name? Her real name is Onihime? Onihime Asada was a second-year student in the same newspaper club as Shana, and also its president. In fact, she had created the club after separating it from the student council. With only 3 members, the new club wasn't officially recognized. That's why Onihime was out early, eagerly handing out recruitment flyers. Worried about her clubmate, Onihime leaned in to get a look at Shana's face. What's bothering you? You want to talk about it? It's just, Shana hesitated before speaking. Feels like everybody's talking behind my back, laughing at me. That must be hard. Does it make you not want to come to school? Yeah. But if it just sounds like they're saying bad things, does that mean they really are? But that's what I heard. You have any recordings? Something to prove it? No, I don't. If you're in the newspaper club, you shouldn't chase after someone's truth. You should pursue the one and only fact. Onihime said gently, like a big sister advising her little sibling. After a pause, Shana gave a smile and a small nod. You're right, Onihime-senpai. If you're ever hurting, you can always come talk to me, okay? You're so kind, really. It's just what a president and senpai should do. Don't worry about it. Thank you. I should get going now so I don't get away. See you after school. Onihime waved and returned to handing out flyers, watching her junior walk off. Alright, no one's here again today. Having come to the girls' restroom in the old school building, Shannon let out a sigh of relief after confirming she was alone, then stepped into a stall. She sat on a closed toilet lid, took out her lunch from the bag, and placed it on her lap. Afraid of classmates' comments and too shy for the cafeteria, she had grown used to eating in the stall. It's the same every time, but having to go all the way to the deserted restroom in the old building is such a hassle. The Shirahata High campus was split into 2 buildings, the old school building from the previous century and a recently rebuilt new one. All the regular classrooms were in the new building. The old building housed most of the clubs. Shirahata High, a top prep school, had great academics but neglected club activities. To get a club room in the new building, a club had to show results. That was the unspoken rule. Shannon had heard from Onihime, who used to be in the student council, that the flower arranging club got a new club room after winning an award in the competition. Also, classrooms like the science lab and the art room were still held in the old building, so students often complained about the hassle of moving back and forth for classes. Sigh, this tamagoyaki. Tamago is egg. I don't know what yaki means. Is it like meal or something?
Which of the following words would you say is the hardest to enunciate or pronounce? Sorority, ecurial, chirurgeon, inabramblement, quincalary, or caoutchouc? Oops meant to French redeem.
I guess the last one, I would say. This time I go, Yaki really didn't turn out well. Determined to make her own lunch, just once she had started high school, her initial enthusiasm had since waned, and it was starting to show in the flavor. She grimaced. Suddenly a memory surfaced, back when she used to eat lunch in the classroom. Hey Kyozuken, why is your hair that color? I was born with it. Huh, then why don't you dye it? You look weird like that. I used to dye black in middle school, but I heard Shirahata High allow freedom of appearance, so I thought I'd be myself. There's nothing weird about it. Ugh, gross. Why? People like you don't exist. You're not normal. I remember something awful. Shanna shook her head vigorously, trying to drive out the stinging words that echoed in her mind. But the echo wouldn't stop. Painful memories surged all at once and she couldn't breathe. I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna break down like this. She found herself speaking out loud. Then she remembered what Onihime-senpai had said earlier that morning. She said I could talk to her anytime, but... Onihime was the perfect student, admired by all. Even Shanna, her fellow club member, saw her as someone far above. To ask someone like her for help, it was intimidating. Shanna hesitated. She spiraled into indecision until the lunch bell rang. Panicking, she hurriedly packed away her lunch and left the stall. I'm gonna be late for class. And with that, she rushed out of the girls' restroom in the old school building.
I wouldn't even know how to pronounce that or start that word, lol.
Shanna had been waiting eagerly for this moment. As soon as the school day ended, she stepped into the old school building. She was heading to the newspaper club's room, even though the club wasn't officially recognized. Onihime had somehow secured them an actual club room, a feat Shanna couldn't help but admire. It would have been even better if the club room had been in the new building, but that might be asking too much. Shanna approached the club room, made sure there was no familiar faces around, and forced a smile. Okay. Even though it was the only part of the day she looked forward to, she couldn't help but feel guilty about it. With that in mind, she knocked on the door. Miss Kyozuka, are you in, senpai? Yo, come in. The voice wasn't that of club president Onihime. That meant the one who responded must be the third and final member of the club, its vice president. Excuse me. She slid the door open and entered. Inside was just one person. A girl with dyed blonde hair and tan skin. Totally not what you'd expect from a newspaper club member. She looked up from her phone. Yo, Shanna! Good afternoon, Asahi-senpai. Is Onihime-senpai here? Hime is not here, probably out handing out more flyers or something. She's really into it, but I swear it won't help us get new members. You think so? Well, let's wait for her. As Shanna set her bag down, second year Asahi Nakaya let out an exaggerated sigh, stretching her arms. Worried that she'd somehow upset her, Shanna flinched. Is something wrong? Listen to this. Yuki's the worst. I changed my nail design and he didn't even notice. I'm seriously thinking of breaking up with him. Relieved it wasn't something serious, Shanna smiled a little. Again, you've only been dating for a month. He's just boring, you know? I wish I'd win a billion-yen lottery or that aliens would invade Earth or something. Wouldn't it be a huge problem if aliens invaded? But it'd be exciting. I just want something interesting to happen. That's the only reason I even joined this club. So that's why you joined? Hime promised me we'd go cover fun stuff if I joined, but everything's been way too serious and boring. I got tricked. Do you regret joining the newspaper club? Nah, you're a good kid, and hanging out with Hime isn't all bad either. Thank you. Then I'll go make us some tea. Shanna took the electric kettle in the room and stepped out to get water. The tea set had originally been brought in by Onihime, but ever since Shanna joined the club, she'd naturally become the one in charge of making tea. I'm back, please give me a moment. She plugged in the kettle and set it to 100 degrees Celsius. While waiting for the water to boil, she poured hot water into the teapot and cups to warm them. Then she took some tea leaves from the shelf. How about Earl Grey today? You know exactly what I like. After warming the teapot, Shanna placed the tea leaves inside and let them steep for a few minutes. She stirred the pot, then poured the tea through a strainer into a cup. Here you go. Thanks. Asahi popped the lid off a small jar, plucked a sugar cube, and dropped it into her cup. She blew gently on the tea and took a sip, her face softening. This is seriously good. Shanna, your tea's the best. Thank you. It's really nothing special. Ooh, seriously, I'm glad you joined. Compared to you, Hime's just... What is she even doing? She's so late. You're right. I wonder if something happened, but I'm sure she'll be here soon. Shanna was a bit concerned, but she trusted that Onihime wouldn't blow off club activities for no reason. Anyway, got any fun stories to kill time? A story? Shanna thought for a moment. Sahi's random requests weren't new, and there was one topic she might find interesting. I read something intriguing in an occult magazine recently. It was about how spirits influence consciousness when they possess someone. Wait, occult magazines? You actually read those? What girl in high school doesn't like the occult? Look at her determined face. Hang on, I got mute because I'm gonna cough. Shanna's unusually passionate tone left Asahi speechless. Well, I'm not gonna knock your taste or anything, so what happens when a ghost possesses someone? Do you take over their mind? Not exactly. A ghost can't take control of someone's mind, or even let them realize they've been possessed in the first place. What does that mean? Asahi leaned in closer. Shanna hid her satisfaction behind a calm expression and continued. It means most people don't notice when they've been possessed. There's no obvious effect. So, maybe there's a subtle effect? Exactly. According to the article, the spirit can nudge decisions, but only the ones the person was already considering. Still don't get it. Give me an example. Let's say someone's trying to choose between ramen or curry for lunch. If the spirit wants ramen, they'll end up picking that, even though it felt like their own decision. Whoa, that's kind of creepy but cool. Being manipulated like that without knowing. Isn't it? Not that ghosts are real though. Hey now, didn't you say you like this stuff? Liking the occult and believing in it are two different things. Also, there was another interesting article about anti-aging through modern witchcraft. Just as Shannon was about to launch into another occult tangent, the clubroom door burst open. Sorry I'm late. Onihime-senpai, hello. Hime, you're late, dummy. My bad, I already started an interview without you. Interview for what? I'll explain later. I'll make you some tea, Onihime-senpai. Would you like it warmed up? No need, I'll take it as is. Shanna poured slightly cool tea into a cup and handed it to Onihime. Onihime always drank her tea without sugar cubes. Earl Grey today. It's nice. Thank you. Shanna knew Onihime actually preferred that. I don't know how to pronounce this. Darjeeling, but didn't bring it up. Onihime quickly finished her tea and jumped right into the conversation to make up for being late. Okay, sorry again for being late. Let's get started with today's club meeting. First, I have a proposal for you two. A proposal? As you know, our newspaper club isn't officially recognized yet. We still don't have enough members, so recruiting is our top priority. That again. But no matter how hard we try, no one's gonna join something as stiff as a newspaper club. Well, you're not wrong. That's why I think we need a new angle. We have to make the club look fun, so we need a sensational story. A sensational story? Yep, we're going to investigate the 7 wonders of Shirahata High and present our findings at the school festival. The 7 wonders of Shirahata High? Like spooky school legends? Haven't your friends mentioned them? These legends go all the way back to when this was still Shirahata's girls' school before the war, though who knows if there are actually 7 of them. Shanna couldn't admit she didn't know because she didn't have any friends, so instead she just nodded. Rip. Sounds good to me. Compared to our usual coverage, it sounds more fun. I like occult stuff anyway. Wait, seriously? Don't do it. That stuff's actually dangerous. Sahi, who seemed like she'd be into this kind of thing, was visibly shaken. Shanna tilted her head. Dangerous? It's just a bunch of school legends, right? People have died, okay? What? Sahi's serious tone sent chills down Shanna's spine. Are you serious? There have been rumors since our parents' and even grandparents' time. People say the 7 wonders cause real death, and the school covered it up as accidents. No way. Hold on, that's just hearsay, right? We don't know anything for sure until we investigate. Onihime interjected. Shannon nodded, but Asahi protested. You serious? This is just like you, dragging people into danger. Don't you think the 7 wonders are fascinating, Asahi? Stories passed down over a century. That's low. You know I love that kind of stuff. I'm only saying this because I'm worried about you two. Asahi-senpai. And I appreciate that. You're really sweet, Asahi. What are you saying all embarrassed like, I'll kill you? Asahi blushed furiously and glared at Onihime. Watching her two senpai banter, Shanna couldn't help but giggle. Don't worry, we'll start with something low risk. Ever heard of the mirror that reveals past lives? No. Yeah, I think I heard something like that. Wasn't it the mirror in the girls' restroom of the old school building? That's the one. They say if you look into the mirror on the 4th floor at 4:44 p.m., you'll see your past life. Wait a sec. Mirror that reveals past lives? Isn't that phrasing weird? Should it be that you see your past life? Good catch, Asahi. Maybe it's not about maybe it's not just about seeing. There are testimonies suggesting more. Testimonies? You mean someone actually remembered their past life? Shanna looked at Onihime in disbelief. A graduate apparently started acting totally different, like their personality changed overnight when asked about it. They said they saw the mirror? You sure do know a lot. I interviewed a 3rd-year student earlier who knew the details. So that's why you were late. I heard you didn't investigate it. We won't know unless we look in the mirror ourselves. Wait, no way. Exactly. I'll test it ourselves to see if it really shows our past lives. What? Seriously? That's nuts. You said somebody's personality changed. That's way too risky. That story might be exaggerated. I mean, would knowing your past life really change you? And there's no life-threatening risk, right? Yeah, but still. Don't you want to know who you were in the past life? Come on, Shanna. Now that you mention it, I kinda do. A story like this is sure to grab attention, and with that, we'll recruit new members, no problem. Once Hime makes up her mind, there's no stopping her. Fine, let's do it. Great, then let's meet tomorrow at 4:40 p.m. in the girls' restroom on the 4th floor of the old school building. Tomorrow? Okay. Guess we're diving right in. You better not be late, Hime. Thus, they agreed to investigate the mirror that reveals past lives. Onihime quickly checked the time, then shifted the topic. Well, with just 1 month left until the school festival, let's go over the schedule for the day. We're planning to display and distribute the school newspaper. Someone will need to stay in the club room. That sounds boring. Count me out. Then I'll do it. Thanks, Shenna. I'll come back and switch with you from time to time. That leaves Asahi and me as the field reporters. What exactly are we going to be covering? I was thinking of focusing on the stage events, but do you have any suggestions? Ooh, how about a food stall binge? We could do a taste test to see which one's best. Asahi-senpai, are you hungry? Rude, I'm being totally serious here. I think it sounds fun. Asahi, you're in charge of the food report, okay? Sweet, I get to eat on the club's budget, right? I see how it is. Fine, I'll allocate a budget for it. Asahi pumped her fist in victory several times. Shannon looked at her with a hint of exasperation. What a handful of a senpai. Anyway, our top priority is to finish gathering info on all of the 7 mysteries before the festival and put together the most exciting newspaper ever. Everything depends on that. Yeah, I got it. I'm kind of excited now. I'm glad to hear that from you. You seem really down this morning. Huh? Remembering the events from that morning, Shannon blushed furiously. So we're done with the festival stuff? Yes, for now. Then listen to this. Yuki's being such a jerk. From there, the conversation naturally shifted into casual chit-chat. On days when there's no research or editing to do, the newspaper club is basically just a relaxed hangout with tea and idle talk. As the end of the day approached, club president Onihime announced it was time to wrap things up. They tidied up the seats and gathered the things. See ya, Hime, Shanna, later. Bye, Asahi-senpai, thanks for today. See you tomorrow, Asahi. Asahi left the club room first. Onihime was stayed behind to lock up, so she waited for Shanna to leave, but Shanna stood there fidgeting. Onihime-senpai, about this morning, is it okay if I talk to you about it? Remembering how Onihime had said she'd always be there to talk, Shanna felt a bit reassured. Of course, but it's almost time to go home. How about we talk at my favorite spot? That okay with you? Yes. Relieved, Shanna smiled softly as her kind senpai led her way out of the club room. There's no banner on this thing. George, a family restaurant near Shirahata High, was rarely visited by students thanks to a cheaper place nearby, making it a hidden gem and Onihime's regular spot. This drink bar is highly recommended. You should get it too. Oh, and of course it's my treat. No, I couldn't. That's not right. I'll pay for my own. Don't worry about it. It's just treat your juniors someday when you have them. Onihime, a regular, didn't need to check the menu. Shanna, meanwhile, scanned it for the cheapest item to ease the burden on her senpai. You're staying for dinner, right? Have you decided? Yes, I'm good to go. Alright, I'll place the order. Onihime pressed the call button. A server promptly came to take their order. May I take your order? 1 cheese hamburger set with the drink bar. Shanna? I'll have the Napolitan and a drink bar. That's 1 cheeseburger set, 1 Napolitan, and 2 drink bars. Thank you. The drink bar is over there. Please help yourselves. Let's head over to the drink bar then. This is the drink bar? I thought it was going to be something fancy. The two left their seats and walked towards the drink bar. Shanna's attention was caught by the variety of tea bags lined up. So you like tea, huh? Ah, yes, it's what we usually drink during the club after all. Shanna glanced at Onihime's glass, which was half filled with ginger ale, and into which she poured orange juice? I mean, I guess it could work. Wondering what tastes good mixed together? Curious? No, I'm fine. The journalist needs a thirst for the truth, but they also need the judgment not to take unnecessary risks. You've got a decent sense for the latter, at least. I see. Thank you. Shanna had simply held back out of politeness, but Onihime had interpreted it positively. She had no choice but to accept the compliment and thank her. With drinks in hand, the two girls returned to their seats. Before long, their food arrived. You want to talk, right? But let's eat first. You're probably hungry. Yes. As they started eating, Shanna recalled the summer training camp. It had been the last time she'd eaten together with Onihime like this. Club president Onihime had planned a 3-day, 2-night trip to Kamakura during summer break. They'd gone to the beach, shared stories late into the night, and had been a truly joyful time. But once summer break ended and the new semester began, school had become painful again. Shanna felt like she had no place in her class and couldn't breathe. Once they both finished their meals, Shanna spoke heavily. I don't think I can bear being different anymore. I was born different from others. I always thought that was just my individuality. But in reality, people treat me like a freak and reject me. That's rough. Onihime looked genuinely sympathetic, but that kindness only pained Shanna further. Why is this sentence in quotes? As if someone were speaking. But I also look down on others for not being different. I keep thinking, I'm not friendless because I can't make friends, but because I choose not to, like I'm better than them. I know that's the kind of attitude that gets me hated. Even though Asahi-senpai says I'm a good kid, I'm really not. I'm not good at all. Man, all this reading is making my throat get dry. Hey, don't go beating yourself up when you're already hurting, and Asahi meant what she said. Onihime hurried to stop Shanna's downward spiral. Our school used to be a girls' school, right? So even now it's mostly girls, and Asahi dating guy after guy, she's not too popular with them. Plus her flashy blonde hair, tan skin, nails. Still, you didn't judge her for any of that. That's why you're a good person to her. Shanna had to admit, she'd been intimidated by Asahi at first. She'd assumed she was scary, but after spending time together, she realized her senpai was kind and easygoing. Both Asahi and I accept you for who you are, so don't hate yourself. The real issue is how you learn to live alongside people who don't accept you in your individuality. Yes. If it were me, I'd make them accept it. I'd stand my ground. You would, Onihime-senpai? Wouldn't you be pissed if they didn't? That answer surprised Shanna. That's incredible. I don't think I could. I'm not saying you should copy me, but you should try to believe in yourself more. You're right. I want to change. Do you remember, Onihime-senpai? The speech you gave at the club introduction assembly in April? Oh, yeah, that? If you want to change your life, join the newspaper club. Journalism has the power to do that. That line, it really moved me. Shanna repeated the words to herself, reliving that stirring moment. Asahi got mad at me afterwards, said I should have explained what we actually do. So, did your life change? If I hadn't met you and Asahi-senpai, I wouldn't be who I am now, but I still have a long ways to go. I have to change more. Then maybe our next investigation will help you change. You mean the 7 mysteries? Shanna recalled the day club's meeting. I think covering the 7 mysteries might change all our lives, and maybe even the world. That much? That's how many secrets are hidden in our school. Shanna thought it was an exaggeration, but Onihime was dead serious. She'd chosen to investigate the 7 mysteries after thorough research, knowing full well the risks. Asahi had said people might have died because of them, and while that was unconfirmed, the school clearly knew something and was hiding it. Uncovering the truth, that was who Onihime was. Even just a mirror that reveals past lives, such a mystery is only the beginning. Hearing that made Shanna even more nervous about the investigation. Still, if we do find out who we were in our past lives, what if, just imagine your past life was Liu Bei, Asahi-senpai was Cao Cao, and I was Sun Quan. From Romance of the Three Kingdoms? No way, more likely we were just some nameless villagers or farmers. And who says our past lives were even human? Shanna hadn't even considered that. Could have been a dog or a cat. Honestly, that's probably the most realistic guess. Yeah, you're right. Feel let down? No, actually, I feel kind of relieved. I guess I was worried for no reason. Yeah, being linked in a past life and as enemies? That's straight out of a manga. Just meeting you was a miracle. If anything more happens, it must be... Onihime trailed off. Even though she thought it impossible, somewhere deep in her mind she couldn't dismiss the idea completely. Hadn't she just said herself that the 7 mysteries at Shirahata High School might contain secrets capable of changing the world? Nope, next day I guess. During lunch break, Shanna headed towards the old school building as she always did. She had run out of drinks, so she decided to buy one from a vending machine along the way. Now then, what should she choose? Iced tea or cider? I guess iced tea. She's a tea person, right? Well, maybe just this once. I've been wanting to change things up a little. Wait, am I the ghost? Remember how you were saying, like, if someone wants ramen or whatever the other thing was? Curry? I think it was ramen and curry. She was like, oh, if you're considering ramen and curry, the ghost could nudge you in a certain direction. And so she was, like, thinking of these things, and I'm the ghost and I nudge her in a certain direction. Ever since joining the newspaper club, she'd had more chances to drink tea. She'd come to appreciate how good bottled tea was for the price. But at the same time, she realized that no bottled drink could ever match the flavor of carefully brewed tea. That realization had made her reluctant to drink them anymore. Hey, Shanna. As she took a sip to quench her thirst, someone called out to her. Recognizing the familiar voice, Shanna turned around in surprise. There stood Asahi, with a boy beside her. Shanna had seen his photo once before, but this was the first time meeting him in person. It was Asahi's boyfriend, Yuki. Asahi-senpai, what are you doing here? Shouldn't I be asking you that? You're heading towards the old building. Well... She couldn't exactly say I eat lunch in the restroom every day. Panicking, Shannon made something up on the spot. I thought I'd do a little scouting for today's article. You mean the girls' restroom in the old building? Doesn't it only matter at the right time? Whoa, what's this about? Not your business. Club stuff. Oh, right, let me introduce you. This is my junior from the newspaper club, Shanna. She's super sweet, so if you lay a finger on her, I'll kill you. And Shanna, this dumbass is Yuki. I'm Yukito... Wait. So she's been calling him Yuki with double K. So that's a different pronunciation. Yuki. But his name is Yukito. Yukito. Oh yeah. Nice to meet you, Shanna-chan. Yukito extended his hand. Shanna, unused to this kind of interaction, hesitantly shook it. He flashed her a charming smile. You're really cute, Shanna-chan. Got the boyfriend? Eep. Soro-chan quickly pulled her hand away. Asahi glared at Yukito. I told you I'd kill you if you tried anything. No need to get mad, Asahi. I wasn't serious. I'm more worried about when you're gonna cheat on me. I'd lose sleep over it. Yeah, right. You sleep like a rock. Yukito smirked. Shanna got the impression he was a frivolous guy. Yukito Oya was handsome and athletic, your typical popular guy, but for some reason none of his relationships ever lasted. Rumors said he had a personality problem, and even Asahi didn't speak highly of him. Trying to interrupt before their squabbling got worse, Shanna spoke up. What brings you two here? We usually eat in the cafeteria, but Yuki said he wanted to eat outside for once, so I made lunch and even brought a picnic sheet. She's such a spoiled brat. What choice do I have? You never let me try your cooking unless I practically beg. Don't you get it? This is how a man's heart works. Well, it's kind of nice though, right? Eating outside together now and then? Yeah. Hey, Shanna, want to join us? You brought your lunch, right? Shanna hesitated, but she'd eaten enough lonely lunches in a restroom stall to know how much that hurt. The warm invitation was hard to resist. I do have lunch. If you don't mind, I'd like to join you. Awesome, let's sit over by that tree. Asahi pointed, and the three of them walked towards the shade of a nearby tree. That tree is huge. What the heck? Look at how big they are. Like there's no way this tree is like on a school campus. It would tower above the freaking school. This is a forest scene, not a school scene. Underneath a large tree said to be over 100 years old, the three of them spread out a sheet and opened their lunch boxes. Shanna, your lunch looks so good. Did your parents make it or did you? I made it myself, though some of it is frozen food. Same here, like this fried chicken. Totally frozen. Figures, no wonder it tastes good. Rude. What do you think? I've got no taste or something? Here, try this scrambled egg and rethink your whole life. Asahi could never admit out loud that her tamago yaki failed and became scrambled egg instead. While eating their lunches, Asahi and Yukito banter over trivial things. Watching them, Shannon realizes she'd misunderstood their relationship. They weren't on bad terms, rather. Asahi-senpai and Yukito-senpai, you really do get along, huh? Huh? How? See, Shanna gets it. Don't worry, she's just tsundere. Shut it, idiot. Don't flatter yourself. Though her words were harsh, Asahi's face flushed red. Trying to cover it up, she looked up at the tree and changed the subject. Hey Shanna, did you know? This tree is supposedly one of the 7 mysteries. Something about wishes and curses. The tree of wishes and curses? I don't know the details, just that this is the one. If you want to hear the full story, you probably have to ask Hime. Shanna shivered. Curses were no laughing matter. The fact they'd been eating lunch under such a tree without worry now seemed frightening. Are we gonna investigate that one too, even with the curses involved? That's up to Hime. As she said that, Asahi glared up at the tree, the so-called tree of wishes and curses. After finishing their lunch, the three began to go their separate ways. Alright, let's head back to the new school building. You've got business in the old one, right, Shanna? Oh, right. Thank you for today. Yukito-senpai too. Next time, let's hang out. Just the two of us, Shanna-chan. Ow! Yukito's foot was stepped on by Asahi. In a slightly tearful voice, he muttered that violence is never the answer. See you later, Shanna. Waving cheerfully, Asahi walked off towards the new school building with her boyfriend in tow. Now what should I do? There wasn't much time left in the lunch break, but to make her offhand excuse into reality, Shanna jogged towards the old school building. In the girls' restroom on the old building's 4th floor stood a mirror, one of Shirahata's high 7 wonders, said to reveal your past life. Shanna gazed at her reflection. Doesn't look any different than usual. I guess nothing will happen until exactly 4:44. Who the fuck is this? Having confirmed that the mirror was showing no strange effects for the moment, Shanna turned on her heel to leave, but just then someone entered and they almost bumped into each other. I'm sorry. Oh my, I thought you might come here. Is that Onihime? I can't tell. A tall woman with light-colored hair dressed in a suit smiled mischievously. Shanna's heart skipped a beat. It felt like something had gripped her heart, a deeply unpleasant sensation. And yet the woman before her was breathtakingly beautiful. Sorry, am I in your way? You were using the restroom, right? Realizing she was blocking the path while staring, Shanna hurriedly stepped aside. I'm just here to touch up my makeup, don't mind me. Saying that, the woman stood in front of the mirror. Shanna finally began to make her way out of the restroom. Are you enjoying school? The sudden question made her turn back. She found herself unable to move. She tried her best to answer politely. Yes, I suppose I am. Lying isn't very becoming, Shanna Kiyozuka. How do you know my name? I know everything about the students here. Shanna felt shaken. She had never seen this person before. Was she a new teacher? No, her demeanor suggested someone in an even higher position. I should really be going. Things are going to get much more fun soon, hee hee. What? Just how much did this woman know about them? Shanna instinctively tensed up, only to realize there was nothing ominous at all. She was merely trying to encourage her. Thank you, I appreciate it. I should get going now. Yes, let's meet again sometime. After stepping out into the hallway, Shanna realized the woman had known her name, but Shanna had forgotten to ask that hers. If she's connected to the school, I'm sure we'll meet again. She felt an odd sense of fate at play, though she had no way of knowing that everything was unfolding according to a hidden design. The time was 4:40 p.m. Two girls were already present in the girls' restroom on the 4th floor of the old school building, right on schedule. Looks like Asahi is late. Just then, the restroom door burst open. It's exactly 4:40, isn't it? You're 13 seconds late. Shh, is my watch behind or something? Bad omen. Come on now, it's not even 4:44 yet. Shanna stepped in to ease the tension before the mood turned sour. Onihime didn't press the issue further. Oh, by the way, I put up a cleaning in progress sign. Wouldn't want anyone barging in during our investigation, right? Shanna secretly thought that posting such a sign was more disruptive than helpful, but the club president, Onihime, simply nodded in agreement. Still, I don't think it's weird that the cleanest place in the school building is the restroom. Well, they probably just renovated the toilets a few years ago because the old squat style ones were unpopular. I'm glad it's clean though. Fair enough, but doesn't that mean the mirror's new too? Actually, not quite. Onihime approached the mirror and pointed towards the edge. It looks like it's been polished many times to keep it clean, but if you look closely, you can see old grime around the edges. So it's really an old mirror? You've got sharp eyes, I can't see a damn thing. Asahi squinted but couldn't spot any grime. Shanna had been told the same thing earlier before Asahi arrived and had simply admired Onihime's keen observation. But if it really is that old, then it fits the rumor that the 7 mysteries have a long history. Yeah, 30 seconds ago. Onihime checked her wristwatch and announced the countdown. The girls held their breath. In the silence, the ticking of the second hand echoed, and then... At exactly 4:48 p.m., the world was swallowed by darkness. Wow, that's spooky. Huh? What the? A black cat? You gotta be kidding. A coincidence? No way. Chaos, panic. The 3 girls arrived in the pitch black room. What now? We can't even see the mirror like this. Calm down, everyone. Use your phone's flashlight to shine on the mirror. At Onihime's instructions, they all pulled out their phones and turned on their lights, using them like flashlights when the mirror was lit. This makes me think like it's because Onihime was doing the countdown on her watch, right? But like, who even owns watches anymore? Everybody's just checking the time on their phones. Is that me? Shanna gently touched her own cheek to confirm it was her reflection, but even without doing so, her instincts told her it was herself. More precisely, it was her past self. Whoa! Asahi screamed. The mirror hadn't just shown who her past life was, the memories of another person were suddenly flooding into her mind. So that's what it means. The mirror reveals past lives. She understood now. It wasn't a mirror that shows your past life, it restores it. The 7 mysteries of shit I had to hide were not some quaint little ghost stories. This is beyond recognition. You two... Onihime regained her past life memories and turned pale. Meeting Shanna and Asahi again was a miracle. Reborn in the worst way. Reflected in the mirror were 2 armored warriors of different builds, and a noble in a court robe and an eboshi. all three girls somehow knew them. Yoshitsune, and even Kiso Yoshinaka. Onihime-senpai, you're my brother? Hime. Asahi dropped her phone and lunged at Ohime, grabbing her by the collar. So you were Yoritomo, huh? Damn you. Ugh. We've been playing friends this whole time, huh? Of all people I've been hanging out with, you bastard. How dare you show your face in front of me, huh? Enough, Yoshinaka. And you, Minamoto no Yoshitsune, right? You came to kill me on your brother's order. Don't act so high and mighty. Don't tell me you don't hold a grudge against him either. Shana hesitated. Their past tangled fates were far too complex to sum up in mere words. It was about 840 years ago, a great war that would mark the end of the era. The Genpei War was drawn to a close at Dan no Ura in Akamagasaki, Nagato province. We go back several decades before that, the emperor had abdicated and become a retired emperor, beginning a political system known as Insei. Under this rule, powerful warrior clans such as the Minamoto and the Taira rose to prominence by serving the retired emperors and cloistered emperors. However, the Minamoto clan was not a united force. Young Minamoto no Yoshinaka, merely 2 years old at the time, had to confront this harsh reality. His father, Yoshikata, had opposed his own brother Yoshitomo and was ultimately killed by Yoshitomo's son, Yoshihira. The orphan Yoshinaka was then taken in by the Nakahara clan, a local family in Kiso, unaware that his father's tragic fate foreshadowed his own. Yoshitomo even fought his own father in the Hogen Rebellion, but his triumph was brief. Kiyomori of the Taira slew him in the Heiji Rebellion. Yoshitomo's third son, Yoritomo, was taught doom yet spared. Exiled to Izu, he lived under watch for 20 years, years that bred deep distress within him. Another son, Ushiwakamaru, was left at Kurama Temple as an infant, but later fled to Oshu and trained in martial arts under Fujiwara no Hidehira. He would become the famed general Minamoto no Yoshitsune. After winning the Heiji Rebellion, Kiyomori rose through the court and became the first samurai grand minister, thanks to his alliance with Go Shirakawa. But as time passed, tensions grew between Kiyomori and the retired emperor. And this is a huge story. How long is this section? Holy crap. In 1179, Kiyomori seized power by force, detaining Go Shirakawa and forcing the throne to be passed to his own grandson, Emperor Antoku, thereby placing the Taira clan at the center of political power. Such blatant use of military force against the court was unprecedented and caused a great deal of resentment. This led to the outbreak of anti-Taira movement. The first of these was the rebellion of Prince Mochihito, Go Shirakawa's third son. Though the rebellion fell and the prince died, a written call to arms that he had penned was carried across the nation by Minamoto no Yukiie, brother to Yoshitomo. Yoritomo, which is different from Yoshitomo, keep that in mind, Yoritomo in Izu received this message and raised his banner. Though he initially suffered defeat at the Battle of Ishibaishiyama, he later regrouped and won a strategic victory at the Battle of Fujigawa. Around that time, his younger brother Yoshitsune arrived from the north to join the fight. Yoritomo welcomed him warmly, unaware of the fate that would later divide them. Elsewhere, Yoritomo's cousin Yoshinaka also rose in the rebellion. To avoid conflict with Yoritomo, he took the northern route and achieved a major victory at the Battle of Kurikara, causing the Taira to flee the capital of the young Emperor Antoku in tow. Yoshinaka entered Kyoto and was initially praised for his accomplishment. However, his proposal to enthrone Prince Hokuroku, son of Prince Mochihito, sparked backlash, and he eventually clashed with Go Shirakawa, who favored Yoritomo. It's still going. Yoshinaka's force also committed acts of looting, earning him the public's hatred. Although he was tasked with pursuing the Taira, Yoshinaka's conduct led to his expulsion from Kyoto. When he learned that Go Shirakawa had ordered Yoritomo to subjugate him, he flew into a rage and returned to Kyoto, where he attacked the Hojuji Palace and took the retired emperor hostage. However, this move caused Yoshinaka to lose all support. To save Go Shirakawa, Yoritomo sent Noriyori and Yoshitsune sent Yoshitsune. Yoshinaka was defeated in Uji, fled to Oomi, and died at Awazu. Having rescued the retired emperor, Yoshitsune was tasked with pursuing the Taira. He won a decisive victory at the Battle of Ichi no Tani using a surprise attack. For this, he was appointed Kibiishi, Imperial Police Commissioner by Go Shirakawa. However, her disappointment, made without Yoritomo's approval, sowed seeds of discord between the brothers. Yoshitsune struck at Yashima, forcing the Taira to retreat, and in 1185, he crushed them at Dan no Ura, ending their reign. For his merits, Yoshitsune was appointed governor of Iyo province, but Yoritomo blamed him for the death of the Emperor Antoku and the loss of the imperial regalia at Dan no Ura, and their rift deepened. Oh my god, it's still going. Yoritomo sent assassins after Yoshitsune. Out of options, Yoshitsune tried to raise an army, but no one supported him. He fled north and sought protection once again from Fujiwara no Hidehira. After Yoshitsune rose up, Yoritomo blamed Go Shirakawa for the decree against him and demanded the power to appoint military governors across Japan. In the year that Taira fell, the Kamakura Shogunate, the first warrior government, was born. Yoritomo demanded Hidehira surrender Yoshitsune, but he refused after Hidehira's death. His son Yasuhira yielded to pressure and attacked Yoshitsune, driving him to suicide. Even after Yoshitsune's death, Yoritomo launched a campaign against the northern Fujiwara and brought all of Japan under his control by 1189, thus ending a long era of civil strife. The following year, he entered Kyoto and had an audience with Go Shirakawa. 2 years later, upon the retired emperor's death, Yoritomo was named Seitai Shogun, founding the Kamakura Shogunate. Yoritomo died in 1199 after falling from a horse. His son Yoriie was assassinated by the Hojo clan, led by his mother's family, and Yorie's brother Sanetomo was later killed by Yorie's son Kugyo. Thus, the Minamoto line of shoguns ended with the third generation, and the Kamakura Shogunate came under the rule of the Hojo regents. The sound of the bell at Gyonshoja echoes the impermanence of all things. The color of the sala trees reveals the truth that the prosperous must decline. The proud do not endure, they are like dreams on a spring night. The mighty fall at last, they are as dust before the wind. Oh, man. The lights in the girls' restroom on the 4th floor of the old building flickered on. The clock pointed to 4:45. Reflected in the mirror were the familiar figures of the 3 girls seemingly returned to normal. And yet something fundamental had irrevocably changed. Brother, why did you send assassins after me? If not for that, I would never have risen in rebellion against you. Now at last Shanna spoke the words she had long kept inside, the words that demanded an answer from her brother. I fought for you all this time, and yet you still don't understand. My successor was always going to be my legitimate son, Yorie. Your very existence was a threat, always a seed of disaster. That can't be. Onihime's cold words left Shanna visibly shaken, her shoulders slumping in despair. What about Yoshitaka? What happened to my son? Don't you dare say you don't know. Say's voice trembled with fear and fury. She had entrusted her son to Yoritomo, offered him as hostage in hopes of avoiding war, but she already feared the answer. Onihime said nothing. She couldn't, and said it was Shanna who spoke, her voice low. Yoshitaka was killed. By your hand, brother. There was no reason to let the enemy's heir live. But, Asai's expression contorted. She couldn't even speak, and Shanna, drawing not only from the memories of Yoshitsune, but from her own historical knowledge, pressed on. Poor Lady Ohime. Is that Onihime? Is that the same person? No, it must be a past person. Ohime. She truly loved him. After that, she lost her will to live. Her heart broke and she died young. Don't you dare speak of Ohime. Onihime's voice cracked with fury, her glare sharp and raw. It was a reaction far removed from her usual composed self. I believe in unity. I believe the Genji could stand together against the Taira. That's why I entrusted you with my son. But you betrayed us all. Unity? Ha! You of all people talking about unity? You can stand not being the top dog. Asai growled and Onihime glared back. Animosity boiled between them like nothing seen the day before. I swear I'll kill you, you bastards. Kill me? This isn't the warring states. Killing even one person now makes you a criminal. If you lay a hand on me, you'll end up behind bars, you mountain ape from Kiso. You little... Overcome with rage, Asahi shoved Onihime, but it was only that, a push, not a blow meant to kill. Even now she could feel it. If they lost control of themselves, history would repeat itself. That much Asahi knew. She stepped back, breathing hard, her eyes sharp and wary. But wary also seems appropriate for this situation. So what now? Keep going with this 7 mysteries crap? Honestly, this is the worst. Should we call it off? No, I plan to continue. It's dangerous, yes, but I believe it's worth the risk. Brother, I mean, Onihime-senpai, are you serious? Same here, I'm in. This is too good to pass up. Danger and all. Asahi-senpai too? What about you, Shana? Not that it matters. We'll go with the majority. Onihime's sudden aggressiveness stunned Shana until she realized the truth. Both Onihime and Asahi meant to use the 7 mysteries to kill each other, and her. If someone died during the investigation, it could be passed off as an accident. That was their plan. I'm in too. Knowing this, Shana couldn't oppose them. All she could do was cling to one desperate hope. This time she would survive, no matter what it took, even if it meant killing them first. Then it's settled. We've confirmed the mirror works, so let's wrap it up for today. Fine by me, I've had enough of your ugly mugs. I'm out of here. I'll take my leave too. Goodbye. Asahi stormed out first, throwing a glare over her shoulder. Shana followed awkwardly behind. Left alone, Onihime finally let her mask slip, exhaling deeply. The peaceful, lighthearted days of the newspaper club were gone for good. This outcome had been far beyond what she'd anticipated. Her beloved clubmates had turned out to be the very enemies of her past life. Asahi and Shana, no, Yoshinaka and Yoshitsune, would never forgive her. They would seek revenge. I can't let them live. If she wanted to survive, she had to be ruthless, just like in the past. That's how she justified it to herself. I've never made a mistake, isn't that right? She tried to silence the thought, but it lingered. The Genji shogunate she forged by crushing Yoshinaka, Yoshitsune, Norigori, Yukie, and others had ended with her son. And then her own power had been seized by the Hojo clan, the family of the wife she had trusted most. All she could feel now was an overwhelming emptiness. Damn it, you've got to be kidding me! Asahi was seething with frustration. She was never patient, but it hadn't hit her this hard since learning Emperor Go Shirakawa had sent Yoritomo to destroy Yoshinaka. Of all the people, why the hell does Hime have to be Yoritomo? And when she considered her closest friend, it turned out to be her greatest enemy. It was too cruel, she cursed her fate. Damn it all! She kicked the telephone pole in a fit of rage, but it did nothing to quell her anger. Yoshinaka was ruled by emotion, trusted for his kindness, betrayed for it, and repaid it all with fierce vengeance. Hime, Shana, I care about them so much it makes me hate them even more. I will have my revenge. Her vengeance grew not in spite of the affection she still held, but because of it. Onihime-senpai is my older brother in my past life, and Asahi-senpai was Kiso Yoshinaka, and I was Minamoto no Yoshitsune. She had a bad feeling about investigating the mirror that reveals past lives, and now she knew she had been right. The deterioration of their club's relationship weighed heavily on her mind. But that wasn't all. Regaining memories of her past life had completely shattered her identity. She let out a bitter smile as she realized that the Yoshitsune she had read about in history books didn't fully match the memories now blooming in her mind. Am I Shana Kyozuka? Or Minamoto no Yoshitsune? She asked herself, but her sense of self remained in chaos. Suddenly, Shana took off her glasses. She blinked in surprise. Just as I thought, I can see clearly without them. My prescription's off, probably ever since that moment. She had sensed something was off after seeing the mirror, and now she finally realized what it was. Her vision had improved. Welcome home, Shana. Seeing her mother's face, Shana was at a loss for words. How could she even begin to explain what had happened today? There was no way she could only say, I remembered I was Minamoto no Yoshitsune in a past life. What's wrong? Did something unpleasant happen again? Not really. I ate with my senpai today, so I don't need dinner. Oh, is that so? Her mother knows something. A change in her daughter. What happened to your glasses? Don't tell me they broke or you lost them. It's nothing. It's fine, okay? It's just glasses. No big deal. Hey now, Shana, honestly. Shona quickly fled and headed to her room. She couldn't bear talking to her mother any longer. She feared her lies would be seen through more than anything. She was terrified of the fact that she could no longer see her mother the same way. The next day. This might be a good stopping point. We're about a little under an hour in. But we need to switch games. So that seemed like a good spot to do it. Oh man, so I mean, interesting premise. There are a couple of I mean, the Three Romancing Kingdoms is a very popular setting in Japanese and I think Asian culture in general. Maybe it's like, I think the analogy is like it's like King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table in Western culture, right? Like that's a very common setting that keeps coming up in Western fiction. Anyway, the other game, what was it called? Warped Universe. This is it. Let me set the category. Warped Universe. Go. This game's completely different. I think it's like it might be a first-person shooter, but it might be some hybrid game, like half first-person shooter, half RTS or something like that. Some sort of blend of genres, if I remember correctly. I guess it's still loading. Oh, my cursor changed. It's struggling to play the music. I wasn't sure that was like how the song goes, but no, I don't think so. I think it was just not able to fill the sound buffer. So yeah, it's dropping music notes, I guess. Or stuttering, maybe that's the best way to describe it. So I guess we're definitely gonna need to turn down the settings as soon as we get in if just like this blank scene is already struggling. Harmony, we finished playing that Genji game and we're switching to a new game. But the Genji game, it was like the high school students, there were 3 girls and they went to the bathroom and they looked into the mirror and they saw their past lives, which were from the Romance of the Three Kingdom era, and they were enemy soldiers in the past life.
Wow, that sounds like a really intense and mystical story. Switching between modern high school and ancient kingdoms must keep things exciting and creepy at the same time. Hope your new game brings more mystery and fun. Just beware of ghosts and soldiers lurking in the shadows.
Oh, she only responded once this time. Thanks for playing Warped Universe. Different gamers from different genres, real-time action and turn-based tactics, can all play cooperatively together. So play the genre you like best and have fun. Okay. Co-op is coming soon. Single player is fully playable now. All NPC voices are real team members and their families. All music is originally composed by the team. All art is made by humans. Where's options? Is there? Oh, here, settings at the top. Mouse aim, gamepad aim, mouse sensitivity. So what does it say? The top corner, it's like, is that 17 frames per second? So we need to do, let's cap it at 30. Maybe take out ray tracing. I guess we'll use the AMD one. I want performance. Probably don't need frame generation. Put everything on medium, maybe. And press enter for apply. Is that what it says? I think that says enter down here. So what are we seeing here? We're still seeing like 20 frames per second. What if I do auto detect? I press auto detect. Is it gonna do something? I don't know if it did anything. Or is it still doing stuff? Maybe one low. A little bit of bloom. I guess no upscaling also while we're at it. It's doing it. I can't tell if it's doing it. So before, when it did it, it grayed out the word apply, like meaning, you know, I guess it was done applying, but now it's staying. I guess I have to wait a bit, maybe. Or maybe I just back? No, I want to apply them. Oh, did I apply them? So let's say like 20 something, that might be good. Okay. Very bright.
Sullivan Tower, this is Tender 3. Approximately 2 miles out. We're on schedule for passenger transfer, over.
Sullivan Tower to Tender 3, copy that.
Attention. All non-essential personnel, please return to residency platforms.
Welcome to Celadon Station, the world's foremost anomalous particle enrichment and utilization research facility. You have been issued a jumpsuit fitted with an array of biometric sensors, which are necessary to ensure the safety and productivity of everyone on the station.
A high-energy output event is imminent. All personnel are required to wear particle shield suits during high-energy output events. Failure to comply with Celadon policy is a violation of your residency compact.
Please proceed and prepare for descent.
Oh, are we going like deep underwater, so this has to be pressurized or something like that?
I can sense your hesitation. You are afraid, but resolute. You have questions, but feel that you already have the answers. Answers you cannot speak, yet somehow know. These sensations, these perceptions will be quite overwhelming as you get closer to the anomaly. There is still time to change your mind.
I changed my
The
mind.
decision is ultimately yours to make.
I want to go back up. I changed my mind. I don't want to go into the deep dark depths. That's too spooky.
Many have returned to the decaying comfort of their old lives, but there is truly no going back to the existence you knew before.
I want to go back to the existence I knew before. This is like a portal to another universe.
And the reward is quite literally a reality of your wildest dreams.
What's with that echo effect at the end?
subject is on deck. When you're ready, please proceed.
I'm the subject? Why am I the subject?
You're wondering if they can hear me. They can, but most choose not to.
Operation Say Go No Go.
We are go.
Engaging primary ignition.
The energy inside of you that you've known as a peculiar novelty is all that is needed to start your journey. And it is very much your own journey.
Energy levels are escalating within kilometers.
Stabilizers are holding steady. Prepare for gate synchronization.
The way is forward. Undefined. Limitless. Limitless.
We have a solid lock. The path is clear.
Breathe easily. It's a disorienting but not unpleasant experience. Or so I'm told. You will see me very soon.
A long cutscene that didn't tell me that much, to be honest. I guess it tells me that we're in the sci-fi world. Welcome back, champion. While you were away, your fellow champions confirm or continue progress on System 0. Planet 66. Sector 66 planet check completed. Yes, oh, these are the names of the planets, I see. Okay, system progress, explored sectors, discovered planets, completed planets, completed facilities. Alright, whatever.
Ah, very good. You survived. You arrive at the Nexus station, a pioneer. But soon you will be so much more. Each has their role to play, and you must choose your own path to become a champion. Remember, you've already proven yourself worthy by stepping through the portal. But energy without direction has no function. Please approach the simulation module and choose your mission.
Let's switch to the controller because I feel like it might be more interesting. I don't know if it'll work. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay, perfect. Maybe in training? Sure.
As expected, more than capable. In your possession, you now find both an artifactal core and a spark. The artifactal core will respond to your will, shaping residuum into form, and the spark will awaken its potential. Combined, they will prepare you for all of the challenges you'll soon be facing. This universe is what you make it, and the core table provides the tools to ensure its creation.
I barely understand the lore dump this guy's telling me. I can't, like when I use controller, I can't move the cursor. I can only move the cursor to the second choice. I guess let's try this one. Put my mouse in it. Ground trainer. Training our advanced simulation to learn the basics of movement and combat abilities.
This is a planetary surface simulation, which manifests certain events you may encounter. To begin, speak with the simulant engineer. Communication is the basis of coordination.
Initiating simulation. Motion theory.
Motion theory.
The actions of the Echo suit you now inhabit reflect your intent. An obstacle can become an opportunity when it provides concealment. However, obstacles do not just come in the form of terrain. Hostile entities have proven themselves relentless in their pursuit of disrupting there are only
Holy
two
shit.
courses of action.
This shooting is so
Fight
loud.
or run.
Can I change that? Can I make the voices way louder than the shooting?
yourself. They often come in waves. Those that fall leave behind residuum. Gather it. Every fragment fuels creation.
Why does it always go to the second choice? What the heck? Even 25% volume is too loud for sound effects. This might be okay, I'm not sure. Residium? Residium?
Often you will need to interact with a variety of systems to either restore function or record data. Access the terminal to log your simulation.
Maybe do music a tad quieter. And bring this down even further like this, maybe. What was I supposed to do at the terminal? Interact? Oh, hold it, I guess.
Simulation motion theory complete.
Okay. Seems straightforward enough. Collect reward first? How do I do that? Do I click this? Oh, do I choose or am I getting all of them? Cores are mysterious objects prized with their ability, which at a core table can manifest any number of forms from weapons, armors, or varying levels of enhancement potential. Sparks are specific energies from a former reality suspended within crystallized polyhedral reflection. Upon extraction, their variable potency can fill an item's potential with risk of catastrophic failure upon repeated applications. So it's an upgrade thing. Common seed, sparks. Wait, is this a spark also? Yeah, okay, so. I guess I'll take this. Okay, I take both. And I can pay for this? This is, I pay in Residium that I collected. How to unlock. Build more power plants. Increase rarity for sparks and artificial cores. Okay. I got something. Claim reward. Uncommon artifact core. Okay, now what? Very Warframe-esque.
As expected,
that reminds me.
more than capable. In your possession, you now find both an artifactal core and a spark. The artifactal core will respond to your will, shaping residuum into form, and the spark will awaken its potential. Combined, they will prepare you for all of the challenges you'll soon be facing. This universe is what you make it, and the core table provides the tools to ensure its creation.
This is a core table? It doesn't look like a core table. No, I don't think this is it. Artifact core table over there, I guess. Spend core. Receive item, armor helmet. Oh, I can choose what I get? Sure, helmet, why not? Common Titan's face guard. I don't scratch my head unless it itches, and I don't dance unless I hear some music. Okay, whatever, buddy. What a vapid quote. Give me a gun. Uncommon rifle, forged in the crucible of necessity. This standard issue weapon is a lifeline for those who brave the unknown beyond the Nexus station. This is my rifle. They remain like it is my okay. So how do I equip them? When they're loaded, I guess. So can I compare them somehow? Fire rate 10, range, better range. I guess small recoil is good, probably. Damage range. Damage is better. DPS. DPS is better. Base damage, armor piercing, D for armor piercing. 3 versus 2. Power. Yeah, I mean, this is better, I guess. How do I accept? Or how do I go back to the other thing? I got a new helmet too, right? Precision power, psionics. I guess this is better. I guess I don't have anything equipped actually. Like it wasn't. I don't even have. Like maybe I do have equipped +1 power. Yeah, I guess I do have equipped. Like even though it doesn't show the icon, it's like a glitch or something like that. You see, like all these have these little icon in the corner, or does that mean like used? Like I never. No, I have it equipped. Because here, however, it says dodge. That's the only one I have, the dodge one. So I don't know. Maybe I'll equip it just in case. Oh, I don't have any of these even. And I got no aura. I should have done back. Now that I understand it, I should have gotten these things, I guess. How do I save? It says default. Then I can spark something. I guess I should spark my uncommon, right? What's like a spark for this? Let's do attack speed. Okay, nice. And I don't have any course, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, so
as
now
you venture further into the unknown, you'll soon learn to account for certain challenges. Whether you need heightened precision capabilities, a lighter step, or resistance to the crushing weight of gravity, proper application of sparks will provide an opportunity to prepare yourself for every circumstance.
But I already applied my sparks.
As you become more comfortable with what awaits, quick access to multiple Echo configurations will prove invaluable. Customize your loadout before taking the next steps.
I already customized my loadout. Overseer sledge. Is this water? I don't even know what I'm walking on. What happens if I fall off? My walking animation's getting goofy.
Looking good, Fresh Print. You'll want to see this.
But they call me
Right
Fresh
here's
Prince?
the first planet we built. Weird thing to hear, I know, but it's just what we do. Once a planet's been discovered and the Nexus begins its print cycle, we can start building facilities. From necessities like housing, farms, and power, to the more experimental facilities used to further development. Research and factories give us a place to push the limits of our tech, whereas spaceports give us a way for us to kickstart the next planet when we get there. Whenever a facility is completed, all of us here reap the benefits, increasing our powers and boosting our potential to complete tasks that send us further than before. Now, I'm all for more boots on the ground, but you might like something a little more out of orbit. Tinkerbell over there can help you stretch your wings if that's what you prefer.
Look at Nova. The music went away. So it's eerily quiet now. Oh, maybe the music's back.
You think you have what it takes, huh?
Why did I think Noah would be a
We could
girl?
always use more pilots. There are 3 primary objectives out there in space. Explore the unexplored, clear out hostile manifestations, and source residuum to continue our efforts. We don't have time or the resources for boot camp. It's all deep end from here. It's up to you to decide where to jump in.
Go to system map.
Don't falter now. We have the technology to ensure your true form is never lost. However, you must remain vigilant of the Void's ever-encroaching grip on our efforts. Now go. Let your actions echo out as a champion of the Oracle and creation itself.
What am I supposed to do here? This is like choosing a mission, I guess. System balance, gravity versus light. Sun 0, all matter and energy in our young reality is in constant communion with its central landmark, Sun 0. Following the current dynamic ratio of light and gravity can form strategies for employing weakness to exploit. The system is currently out of balance. These are the resulting modifiers. Difficulty tier selection. Tier 1 is the base difficulty. So I guess I'm picking missions, maybe. Sector 9, construction pilot unknown. Mining. System stats, population. Complete, maw. Complete, maybe this one? I don't get what else to do. Maybe I get out of this and I go to like one of the floating planets, maybe? Okay. Start mission, I guess. Mine asteroids on foot to help locate raw residua in the sector. Be alert for void. Okay, so that doesn't sound too bad. Let's try it. I can probably mine some residua, right? From residuum. Locate mining officer.
Go in nice and easy, break up some rocks, and get yourself clear for the extraction team. We've got a quota to hit. That's priority 1. All other priorities rescinded. At least that's the way the boss said it to me.
Destroy 9 residuum-rich asteroids. These things? Yeah, that was 1 out of 9, so I guess it is these things. There's bad guys somewhere, I guess. Where'd you go? Thought I heard someone over there. Do I have to pick things up? I guess I do, or I should anyway. Holy shit, this is loud. I thought I turned down the volume on the sound effects. Oh. Is he dead? I guess he is. Is there a reload or doesn't seem like it? Now what? Oh, there is a reload, I guess. So I couldn't shoot anymore. Or is there ammo? Maybe. Oh no, I am shooting. Okay. Oh, it's a heat meter. I see. There's under my crosshair. There's a red meter that's filling up. It's like heat, I guess, or energy or something.
I feel safer already. Extraction team inbound. Get yourself out of there.
Extraction team, but it's just walking through a portal, so get there? Do I go back the way I came, maybe? But I fell down a big jump. I feel like I can't go back the way I came.
This shit looks warped, yo.
Hey, it's Sai. How's it going? Why did I say Sai? Sai. Sai. Hey, Sai. Have you played Warframe? This game kind of reminds me of Warframe. Guess I got through here.
I tried Warframe once.
What did you think? Mission complete, hooray.
Once.
Yeah, what did you think of that one time? So what's this? Reflect core, sure. Give me that. HP spark? Nah, I don't really need HP. Oh, did the game crash? I guess it crashed. Please provide a detailed information of what you were doing. Selecting mission completion rewards. Sure. Send. I'm stretching. Alright, let's load up again. But this time I think I'm going to use keyboard mouse. I feel like it. The reason I like gamepads in action games like this is because I like the analog movement. I like to be able to walk versus run. But it didn't. I feel like the game didn't really use that. Like even if I press the analog stick just a little bit, my guy went the same speed as if I pressed it all the way almost. Failed to log in? What? Error attempting account? What? Did I get banned or something? Like what happened? What? I got kicked out of the game and now I can't log back in. Or maybe the servers went down. Maybe I didn't get banned. I don't know.
Not my fault.
Sai, this is all your fault. What did you do? Did you report me? Why did you get me banned?
Lice.
I definitely did not have any cheater hacks enabled while I was playing that game.
This is Slender.
I can't believe you reported me for cheating, for botting the game. Oh, it looks like I got in.
Play Genshin instead.
I mean, this is basically Genshin, right? It's almost the same game. Okay, so complete facilities, raw residua deposit.
Not acute TBH.
Completed. Maybe I should complete the facility because it looks like we haven't been doing that. First, let me get my stuff though. So I just got a new thingy. Was it cores? Oh yeah, I need a backpack or something like that, right? Is what I'm missing. Ship weapon. Oh, there we go. Back. Give me a backpack. So it's a loot boxes, but you choose what type of loot you want, like which slot, I guess. Okay. And then the other thing I was missing was a gun, I think, a secondary. Oh, I can get all these things. Let's try shotgun. Okay. So now can I equip that? Can I put... No, shotgun has to be primary. Gosh darn it. Well, how does this compare to shotgun? DPS range... Actually, my rifle looks better. Like, the DPS is higher. Okay, what about my backpack? I just got a backpack, right? Here we go. +3 precision, +4 power? Sure, why not? Did I get any sparks? Do I have any more cores? No. Did I get any sparks? I do have a spark. What is it? Spark? Psionics? I don't even know what that does. Okay, so then I choose a level, I guess. What was it? I forgot what I need to do. I need to build a facility or something like that? That's what it said? How do I build a facility? Oh, construction maybe? Construction pylon? Constructing planet? Explorable? Let's try the construction pylon. That sounds like it's something about building facilities. Is it this thing? Pylon sector, ground space missions. Build pylon. Defend the pylon as they draw intense void resistance during construction. 1% progress unlocks allows for mining or plant construction while opening new sectors to exploration. I guess. Sure. Let's try it. Oh, I'm in the spaceship now. I didn't take spaceship training, so I don't know how to pilot the spaceship. I can probably figure it out. I only did ground training.
They keep probing this sector. Take position, prioritize defense, and don't get distracted. Focus wins battles.
All right. Defend the sector from waves. Oh, someone's shooting me. Where is there like a radar? Where are they shooting me from? I don't even. What's going on? There he is, I guess. Oops. I guess I'll shoot this guy because he's closer to me. Did I die? I died. What does that say to spawn? Escape? Yeah. Okay, so apparently maybe I should take this flight training because I don't know what I'm doing. Or did I pick a difficult mission? I don't even know how to read the difficulties in Well, I killed one of them, I think. Like, how do I dodge? Is there... Oh, I died again. Is there a radar on this? Like, so I can see where they are? Most flying games, space games, I feel like they give you a radar. Skies. Okay, we killed that guy. Where's the next guy? Oh, what was that? Rockets? Gosh darn it.
Don't falter. Track their patterns, anticipate their maneuvers, and keep our assets online.
Yeah, I'm getting destroyed here. What the heck?
I thought that was tips from someone new in chat.
No, it's the game telling me what to do, I think. Is he behind this rock? Why can't I shoot him? He must be behind the rock. Yeah. That guy's dead. Gosh darn it. I died again. I think what I'm finding out is I'm not... I mean, I should do the training. I was gonna say, I don't really like these flying missions. I've heard the ground missions, but maybe I just don't know the controls, and that's why I don't like it.
Every ship you eliminate buys us time. Precision matters now more than ever.
What? How did he kill me? I killed him. Why is there no strafing, like horizontal?
Excellent work, Echo. Reinforcements are coming in. Pull back to the Nexus.
Pull back to Nexus, go to warp portal. Where's the warp portal? Can I grab this stuff? The radium? Because I got 0 residium right now. I got 50 now. Do I drop all my residium when I die? Yeah, I do. Okay, let me just get out of here. Let me just leave. Go to the portal. Leave me alone, I'm running away. I think it might be soft locked here. I can't leave because they're gonna kill me every time I try to get to the portal. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I just want to leave the map. No, leave me alone. No, I almost made it to the freaking portal. Oh, I have a boost. Maybe I should... Yeah, now I can go faster. Maybe that's what I need to do. I'm at 1 HP. Gosh darn it. No! No, leave me alone. I'm leaving. I'm running. No, you pricks. Holy shit. I'm like so low right now in HP. Oh, maybe we're gonna make it. Did I make it? I think I made it. I don't know. It's playing a cutscene or something like that. Yeah, I think I made it. Okay. Reach. Give me the free one for sure. I don't even have enough to get the energy. I got like no residuums or whatever the resource is called. Because I kept dying. Season lower HP spark, sure, whatever. Get me out of here. Okay, give me flight training. I don't understand how to do real-time space. Show me how this works. I don't get it.
Calibrating your senses to operate within this form will require experience. Navigating space is easiest when you focus on one target at a time. Failing to do so will often result in disorientation and loss of control.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? Fly through anomaly? Alright, let's fly through the anomaly, I guess.
Asteroids contain residuum, a vital material with many uses. Collecting it will allow you to repair any damage your Echo sustains in combat.
What's an Echo? Is that my ship? Like residuum? No, I think I still don't like space missions.
I didn't think TTS in a game would bother me, but damn, it stands out so much more when streamers use TTS too.
I mean, TTS in a game, like, it's just voice acting, right? It's not like...
Time to put your skills to the test. Even in the depths of space, hostile manifestations harass our efforts. As you engage, remember what you have learned. Movement, focus, and intent. Well done, Pioneer. Return to the Nexus. The next step awaits.
They never actually taught me how to... They didn't teach me anything. They didn't say, like, here's what button you press to shoot. They didn't tell me about boosting. Is there, like, controls? Maybe I can just look at all this controls. Like, controls. Nope. It just says, like, mouse aim sensitivity, gamepad aim. It doesn't say, like, what buttons do what. Like, how do I know what to press to do stuff? Alright, I just won't do space missions, I guess. I could try turn-based to see if that does something. See how this goes.
This simulation replicates deep space encounters under temporal division. Each maneuver carries weight. Every action defines outcome. Begin by orienting yourself to your position in space. When you are ready, advance through the simulation. Your ability to move will remain unimpeded until you're faced with a target, at which point your choices will ultimately determine your success or failure. Though your impression of the battlefield is static, repositioning at space velocity requires planning. For this reason, you are restricted to certain maneuvers. Hostile manifestations constantly attempt to impede our operations. Best to deal with them swiftly. When you have them in your firing arc, you can take your shot.
Oh, I see. I guess I'll move to the side a bit. Can I turn? Is there like a rotate option? There's no just like, I just want to turn a little bit or something like that. What the heck? If I go here, you can shoot me. I guess maybe I'll go forward some more. Oh, maybe I can rotate like this. There we go. Oh, he's on my side now. What the heck? So now what? Here, then I'll be like right lined up with him, right? Yeah, then I do 3 shots. Adds +6 accuracy for 1 additional action point. Quick shot the first 3 shots. No, burst attack, right? He's got like point blank range, should be easy. Of course I miss. Residium repair. Repair at the cost of 3 residium per missing armor. I just burst the shit out of this guy. There we go.
Recovering residuum from the wreckage is a priority.
Simulation maneuver board complete. Please return to the Nexus through the portal.
I mean, it's a little confusing, but it's tolerable. I feel like if I'm gonna do a space mission, I'm gonna do a turn-based space mission, not the real-time turn space mission. What's this? HP? Nah. What's that? Cloak? Oh, I have to buy the pass? Never mind. What does turn-based ground look like? I guess it's probably gonna be similar.
This is a planetary tactical simulation, where time is divided into intervals of intent. Sacrificing reflexive movement, your consciousness can fully engage with reality from unique perspectives. From this vantage point, you can analyze the fullness of your situation. Approach the standing next to terrain provides cover. Whenever you advance, it would be advisable to choose a wise path. Proceeding without such an option leaves you open. Position yourself with appropriate line of sight to eliminate the hostile entity.
We XCOM now.
Yeah, I guess so. Move within range or main movement points. Singularity pulse, deal 1 gravity damage to all units within range of tiles of target and pull towards the center. Range 6? I guess he's more than 6. Attract, repair, burst fire, aim and attack, overwatch. Alright, so then how far can I move? Extremely far, looks like. How far can I shoot? Can I go here? Oh, it's like a grenade, I see. That's what you're saying. Okay, I don't want to throw a grenade. Cancel. No, cancel. Guess we'll do Overwatch. Activate. Oh, you're gonna play like that, huh? So if I move here, can I? Oh, I can't. Well, I can move here, I think. There we go. They don't make the border too easy to see. If I go here, then I can throw a grenade, maybe? Did I get him? Missed. Oh no, he's shooting me. He missed me. How much damage did I guess, did I even do any damage to him? Assault Void. Where's the accuracy? Armor piercing, total damage, base roll needed. On using what? The D6? 5 out of 6 or is it 5 out of 20? Minimum roll needed 12. This must be out of 20. Sure. Just 12 out of 20 should be okay. Welp. Let's try again. Need a 16 now? Can I do aim shot? No, I can't. Missed. Now I need a 20. I need a natural 20 out of that. Okay, never mind. We're not doing that. How do I cancel? Let's get back behind cover. He's out in the open. What a fool. Need a 4. Yeah, easy. Easy shot. I missed. I rolled a 3. Are you fucking kidding me? I need a... what now? An 8. We need an 8. 8 out of 20? Come on. Easy. Yeah, there we go. Critical hit. Bam. Easy for babies.
Collect the fallen fragments of residual. It has many uses, including the ability to repair your suit. Continue onward until you reach the simulation terminal and log your data.
Log my data?
Simulation measured approach complete. Step through the portal to return to the Nexus.
Okay, I mean, I think I prefer the real time for ground and turn based for air, I guess. What's this? Ooh, a core. Yeah, give me a core. I love cores. All right, then can I upgrade my ship maybe? Main weapon, missiles, masks, tusk, tail, sail, aura. I guess give me a mask, maybe. Of course. I want a ship mask. Okay. Then give me a tail or sail. Yeah, give me a sail. That's fine. That's a funny looking sail. What the heck? Planetide array. Okay. Give me a tail. I don't know if I like that one. Looks kind of weird. And tusks. Yeah, give me tusks. Those are some tusks, alright. Alright, so then I can equip that on my ship, I guess. So we add this thing. And then tusks. Okay. And a tail. Wait, that's the back. Oh, that is the back. Okay. And a sail. Interesting. And I still have aura, I guess, I can put on my ship. Do I have more cores? Nope. That's all I got. All right, let's do one last mission, I guess. What are my available missions again? We want to. What do we want to do? We want to build something. Construction. Constructing planet wasn't that great. Was there? I think there was a constructing planet. Yeah, here, constructing planet. So can we? Is that gonna be a ground mission? The spaceport is the first structure established that allows the settlement of a young planet. It provides modest support of strength in a possibly dangerous environment. It doesn't really tell me what the mission is, but sure, let's do it. Like, is it protect? Is it go kill everyone? Is it, is it gather resources, mining? I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'll just go and do it, I guess. What happened? I got kicked out of the mission? What? Wait, what? It didn't load the mission. Was it this one? I think it's this mission. Build spaceport. Yeah, do it. Start mission. Game's in early access, I guess. A lot of bugs, a lot of things still not working. Okay, we're in, finally. Locate Spaceport Operations Officer. Here, they look like they're over there. Oh, bad guys. I think that's a bad guy. Hopefully it wasn't an ally and I was just shooting him for no reason.
You made it. Good. We got one chance to fix this mess. The control tower doesn't have the latest navigation data. Without those charts, ships leaving this sector are guessing. That's not exploration. That's gambling.
So what do? Retrieve nave data core from the control tower. Alright. Collect.
That's the core. Still powered somehow. Careful now. If it fractures, the data's gone.
Okay, so don't let it fracture, I guess. Upload it to the data At the spaceport uplink console. Sure thing, boss. I'll go do that. Are those guys? I think they're... Oh, not anymore. Now they're... Oh, look at all this money on the floor. I grab it? Oh, I can close the tear. Let's do that. Now they can't spawn anymore, I guess, right? I think I got everything here. Why does it sound like there's like a waterfall or something next to me? Man, that was loud. Those bad guys. Close it there. God, I'm getting surrounded. Are you still shooting from all the way over there? Gosh darn it. Do they spawn near me? I don't see them. Oh shit, it's below me. It's in the ground. I have to take that tunnel, I guess. Like sometimes they spawn even if there's no warp thingy, tear or whatever it's called. They just spawn out of nothing. I guess I go in here. This must be it. Is that guy? There is a guy there.
Signal's climbing. Routing data to the sector network now. Upload complete. We got it. You can head back to the Nexus.
Alright. Easy mission. No, my Residium. I didn't get to pick it up for because he died right at the portal. Yeah, that's way easier. The ground missions. Give me that thingy. I guess I don't care about that. Instead of doing the freaking flying missions. Well, I guess that's it. We're about an hour in. Exit to desktop. Where is the... I think it's right here. It is. Interact. Play. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We played 2 games today. We played... What was the first one called? Genji Reincarnation, The 7 Mysteries of Shirahata High. And then Warped Universe. So... Regular schedules, top left corner of my screen every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. That's about 30 minutes ago in your time zone. We got these Steph's Thursday streams where we will be playing Silksong for the foreseeable future. Every Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's about 2 hours ago in your time zone. We got the solo Saturday streams where I play random games from my review queue. We got the Discord. Join the Discord for updates to the schedule. Friday announcements for off schedule streams. Where's my calendar? Let's see. Today's Tuesday. So tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll be playing Deepest Trench with Doll Empress. Thursday, we'll be playing Silk Song with Steph. Friday, we'll be playing Connected Clue with Kit Vesper. Then Saturday, we'll be playing Griffith Academy with Zenith. So look forward to that. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the cat parade while I press on to raid. Thank you. Good night.